Hi Stampers, welcome to Turtle Time Stamping. Today we're going to make this card using the Summer Smooches collection. Let's get started. First you're going to need a piece of Tangerine Tango cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. That's our base. Then we're going to need a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and we're actually going to need two of these. One we have embossed using the Fancy Fan embossing folder. This is one of our new embossing folders. Love it. And you'll notice that the new embossing folders are quite a bit bigger. They're at least 3/4 of an inch. Let's see. 3/4 of an inch longer than the standard folders. I'm hoping they'll keep this size because I really like it. We are going to go ahead and adhere the Fancy Fan piece to the Tangerine Tango. We're not using any ribbon on this card, so we can go ahead and assemble it as we go. This piece of Whisper White cardstock will be for our inside. I like to have a white surface to write on, and I just think it adds a little bit extra to it. Might need to put a little bit more snail. With the embossing folders, it tends to make everything kind of curl. Then we're going to need a piece of the Summer Smooches Designer Series paper at 5 by 3 3/4, and we're going to go ahead and adhere that. Then we need a piece of Pacific Point cardstock, and it is 3.5 by 2 1/4. We're going to go ahead and adhere it down. We're going to go ahead and start building our vase. I have already built one, but I'm going to show you how to cut it. I'm using the extra large oval punch. It's a 2" by 1 3/8, and I'm going to use just scraps of cardstock, punch it out, and then reinsert it just so it gives it a little bit of that curve for the vase. About like that. So this is our little vase. And our base for the vase is a 3/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to just snip it in half and adhere that. And we're going to go ahead and pop dot the vase just to give it a little bit of dimension. I'm going to put a couple on there. The embossing folder that I used on the vase and the base for the vase is the lattice, the square lattice embossing folder. It's a fairly new one. It was new, I believe, last catalog. It might have started in the mini, but I think it was last catalog. So we're going to put that on there. For our little leaves, I have the little embosslet, not embosslet, I'm sorry, sizzlet, and I've already done that, and it's real versatile. I use it on a lot of stuff. And we're just going to add a little snail down the center, maybe a little bit on each leaf. It's really up to you. This card doesn't require a lot of snail. For our little flowers here, I have used the Itty Bitty Punch Pack, and this one is this little flower with a basic rhinestone jewel in the center on 3 of them, and then this is approximately a 1/4 inch circle punch from the Itty Bitty Punch collection, and I have used the 1/16 hole punch and just cut out some to match the paper, just trying to keep it all coordinated. But I've already done those in advance, and I'm going to go ahead and just place them around. And on these, I curl up the edges just to give it a little bit more dimension. It's up to you. There's no wrong in scrapbooking, card making, paper crafting, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and put those on, and then we have a couple extras. And we're going to go ahead and do our sentiment. And it is using the 4 frames stamp set. And we're going to use this stamp. And we're going to do it in Tempting Turquoise. Ink it up. It's pretty good. Slide that up there. And then I'm going to use the Memorable Moments stamp set. And I'm going to use the Happy Birthday. And I'm going to attempt this doing separately the colors, or the sayings, one happy, one birthday. And I'm doing that in Real Red. And this is using, I just got this today, one of the new foam stamp pads. Love them. Can't live without them. Oh, I'm a little crooked. That's not too bad. You can adjust it, you can fix it as you make it, but I'm going to let it go this time. And I'm going to use the designer label punch, line it up, and I'm going to go ahead and add our last 2 little flowers on there. And I'm going to pop dot this up. On this one, I used the Thinking of You out of the Teeny Tiny Wishes collection. And I really love that stamp set, but I really needed a birthday card, so I decided to make it this one. So that's our card for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and have a great day. Thank you.